Hey, thanks for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Mythology and legends are not simply stories, but often complex allegories for the true workings of our past, present, and future. Midgard is one of the 9 worlds in Norse mythology. It's the realm of the humans, Earth. Midgard refers to our flat plane. It's said to be surrounded by a world of water that is impassable. This could be interpreted as the ice wall, the frozen water that surrounds our plane. Midgard is connected to Asgard, the home of the gods, by a rainbow bridge known as the Bifrost. Time passes slowly in Asgard and is a place of abundance, bliss, and joy. The Bifrost Bridge is known as the Shimmering Path, the swaying road to heaven, and the bridge between Earth and the underworld. Heimdallr is the protector of the Bifrost Bridge. He is known as the guardian of the gods. He is the boundary figure deciding who goes in and out of the Bifrost. Heimdallr is often depicted near Yggdrasil, the Norse tree of life, and is sometimes even the personification of this tree. As we know, the Tree of Life stood at the center of our plane, right near the opening, where all compasses point to come pass. In the Marvel movie Thor, Heimdallr tells the travelers if your return threatens the safety of Asgard, Bifrost will remain closed. Upon traveling through the Bifrost, they are sent into a vortex and into another world. What I'm saying is this complex mythology is telling us, at the center of our plane near where the Tree of Life stood, there exists an opening where, upon entering, we go through a vortex and into a parallel world like Asgard, where time, money, and deception do not exist, and where it truly is a home of the gods. We are all gods, and we've had our divinity hidden from us. Now is the age of discovery. The Bifrost Bridge is said to lead to a well. Just like how those who drink from the Holy Grail achieve everlasting life and infinite happiness, the same goes for those who drink from this well. I want to mention that the Holy Grail is an allegory for the center of our plane. Jesus the Son is said to have drinking from the Holy Grail during the Last Supper, which is an allegory for the winter solstice. During the solstice, the Son, or Jesus, moves in and out of the center crater and, quote, drinks from the Grail. Grail ultimately comes from the word kratalis, meaning crater, a holy crater at the center of our plane. At the end times battle, Heimdallr will face Loki, and they will kill one another. Loki is the Norse equivalent of Satan, or Saturn. This story is telling us that at the end of time, literally when the construct of time ends, is when Saturn worship, currently creating a confining reality for all of us, will cease to exist, and the need for Heimdallr, guardian of the bridge, will be no longer. Hence, they kill each other. Heimdallr is always depicted carrying a sword and decides who comes and who passes. Although the Bifrost Bridge is strong and connects directly to Asgard, it will break when Muspel's lads attempt to cross it. In Norse texts, it's said that the gods do not deserve blame for the breaking of the bridge, for there is nothing in this world that will be secure when Muspel's sons attack. The etymology of Muspel is world destroyers, or wreck of the world. Put plainly, the stories about the Muspel and the Bifrost Bridge are telling us those who possess qualities of hate and destruction are not able to pass through the Bifrost. It will shatter before being able to reach Asgard. So if one were to enter the center hole with malintent, they would not be able to pass. This might be due to the fact that the hole would close up or disappear interdimensionally. These are things I'm still looking into. In the Bible, it said that a cherub with a flaming sword was placed by God at the gates of the Garden of Eden, after Adam and Eve were banished from it. At the east of the Garden of Eden, he stationed the cherubim and the flaming sword which turn every direction to guard the way to the Tree of Life. The Garden of Eden is where we need to get back to, and we must pass without any hate in our hearts or malintent in our spirits. The flaming sword will be the judge, just like Heimdallr. This is why, in the meantime, we must charge everything around us with love and compassion. We must keep our eyes on the prize, which is creating heaven on earth through the powers of divine intention. There's parallels with the flaming sword and the Welsh Dyrnwyn. It's said that when the sword is drawn by a worthy man, the fire will help him in his cause, but its fire will burn the man who draws it for an unworthy purpose. For those of you who are new to these videos, please do a quick search on blood over intent. This matrix we're in can be reprogrammed with spilling our blood over our divine intent, and there's a lot of us doing it. Replicate the videos and start removing the hexes this reality has placed on all of us. In time, we will cross the Bifrost Bridge. I hope you all are doing great. Thanks for watching. I love you all.